Good morning, everyone, and I apologize for not being with you in person. As you meet, I'm in Hangzhou, China, where we are seeking IPCC government's agreement on the outlines of the three working group contributions to the IPCC's 7th assessment report. I genuinely think you will be having more fun than I will. But that said, it's a double pleasure to be here. I was president of the Energy Institute from 2015 to 2017, and I'm proud to have got climate change onto the agenda of what was then called International Petroleum Week, where it's remained ever since. Now, there's going to be a hiatus for the IPCC as we work our way into the 7th assessment cycle that began in July 2023. We already know that there will be a special report on climate change in cities coming out in early 2027, and two methodology reports in late 2027, one providing guidelines on estimating greenhouse gas emissions and removals associated with carbon dioxide removal technologies and carbon capture, utilization and storage. And the final synthesis report for the cycle will appear by late 2029. So, for the moment, we rely on messages from the 6th assessment cycle, and these were very clear. Human activities have unequivocally caused global warming, quote, unquote. And we can already observe impacts with severe consequences for human systems and nature. More intense storms, wildfires, potentially the almost complete loss of warm water corals. These are in the here and now, and science has made important progress in attributing specific climate events to human influence. But as warming exceeds 1.5 degrees, existing risks can only accelerate and new risks will be added. Biodiversity loss, for example, or impacts on the yields of staple crops with consequences for food systems and prices. It's clear that the costs of mitigation, reducing emissions, are less than the benefits of avoided emissions, no matter how you do the calculation. Now, globally, emissions continue to rise, but we've shown that action already taken has resulted in gigatons of avoided emissions. Without action already taken, we would be in a worse place. With accelerated action, global emissions can be put on a downward path towards net zero. And indeed, a lot of the successes have come in the energy sector. Falling costs and the growth of renewable energy and battery electric vehicles stand out. But the challenge now is to expand beyond existing markets in the United States, Europe, and China, and roll out deployment in the least developed countries by addressing challenges such as grid access and the high cost of capital. We need both technology and finance. And finally, the really big challenges lie ahead. Action on the energy demand side covers hard-to-abate sectors of basic industry. It may also involve changes in consumption patterns that will affect hundreds of millions, if not billions of people globally. And this needs broad and genuine public engagement support. Without a just transition, the transition itself will stall. Now, these and many more issues will be addressed in the upcoming IPCC reports. In the meantime, I wish you all well in your discussions. Thank you.